ultimately is relatively important because it taught so many of us about what a planet is or is not. People have very passionate opinions about Pluto. But a single grain of sand, that's way over here, probably.
A single grain of sand?
A single grain of sand.
One single grain of sand.
And you don't have to choose 3, but you can choose up to 3.
I do like movies to the deaf and blind.
Okay. To the deaf and blind I know there are aids for deaf people and even for blind people. Yo, holy moly, the Cornelian sent a galaxy. You see the little animation that played there?
Yeah, I did.
That's what we're always reacting to if you're watching from YouTube.
Okay.
Holy moly, thank you so much, the Cornelian. Also sent a team cheers, and Average Therian sent a team cheers. Thank you so much for the support, even in Corey's absence. Corey grew a stash, what the hell?
Corey did a lot of things.
Corey made some changes. Okay, I think this is going to be pretty darn far to the unimportant side, but the only reason I'm not maxing it out, because I have a soft spot in my heart for Pluto. That's ticking me up at least this much, my passion for Pluto.
Yeah, big Pluto guy, big Pluto guy.
I'm a big Pluto guy. Look, I'm not going to go as far as say it's a planet.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. That's all,
Listen,
that's all I can say.
it's a dwarf planet, and planet is still in the name, so.
Fact. All right, I am locked in right here. Do you want to reveal it?
All right, I can reveal it. You ready?
Yes. Unimportant, important. Whoa! God damn! All right.
A grain of sand. A single grain of sand. You big fan of sand, huh? They call you Jimmy Sand, don't they?
You know, it could have been one of those butterfly effect things where a single grain of sand ends up changing the course of human history. You never know. You never know. Well, we are still on the board for our first round on TikTok.
That's what they call a 2?
That is what they call a 2. Now we're gonna see how Austin does the board. You all have seen how Corey does the board. Now we're gonna see how Austin does it. Also, your Average Therian sent. Okay, golly, I can't see the name of it. Let me pull this down. Sent Cheer You Up. Thank you. And the Cornelian sent 88 Rosa, followed by 9 roses. And Average Therian sent, I think that's 20 roses. Holy moly, thank you all so much for the support. We have so many gifts coming in the first few minutes. Love Corey's new stash, don't we all? It's a very nice stash.
I grew it myself. Me, Corey.
Hello, other stepdad. Let's get one thing straight. You're not my real dad, and you'll never be my real dad.
That's what you think.
Well, yeah, we'll see about
I'm
that.
lovable.
Ooh, I think that's very nice too. What do we think?
It's a little shaky.
Yeah,
but you know,
for the first,
it gives movement.
First ever 2, I think that's a solid one. I'm gonna flip this over. Right. We have the little board so we know whose turn it is to give the hint. And I am going to take the next clue. So let's get a good card. Here's a fun one. We're gonna do boring to exciting.
All right.
It's going to be our next card. I should say that was our first card of the evening. So we are down to 6 cards remaining.
6 cards.
Yes. The stash is dope.
Thank you.
Indeed, indeed.
All right.
All right, I am mixing up the board now. Austin is going to look away.
I'm averting my gaze.
Averting the gaze. I'm going to open up the board now. The card is boring to exciting.
This is a thinker.
You're like Funky Shirt Brothers. You know, I should have worn my fish shirt today. Yep. Austin wore his trout shirt. I should have worn my fish shirt. Lost opportunity. This 4 right here is what we were aiming for. The card is boring to exciting. Okay. All right. We got some interesting ones coming in. We got some good hints coming in. I'm going to close up the board. Austin, you may look.
All right.
Let's see. I saw Callum. Please stop saying the position of the answer. We will have to mute you. Just give clues to where the answer could be. But the one that I like, Austin's shirt, is a good one. Austin's shirt for boring to exciting. I think it's a good one. Also, I saw from the Cornelian life in general, just general life.
Okay.
And final one from Hannah in YouTube chat, a work pizza party.
A work pizza party. Well, pizza. I'd definitely say that's not the most exciting because I don't like pizza. No, I don't like work. So
neither really.
What was it again? It was
so it's going to be
my
your shirt.
Okay.
It's going to be life in general, and a work pizza party.
All right, and then for just to get the ground rules. This is if I'm going.
Yes, if you look over here, you can move to the boring side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's life is something. Life is it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Hits you fast.
But I'm not gonna say it's exciting. But I do think my shirt is exciting. But life is just kind of you get what you get, So I definitely think I'm gonna say it's slightly boring.
Slightly boring.
Slightly boring. The pizza parties really throw me off.
Okay.
Because I don't like work pizza parties are just like, oh, good job, you get some cheap pizza.
But at least you're not doing work, right?
I mean, I guess, but then you gotta be there and you gotta eat pizza with your boss, and your boss is kind of a dork. So it's kind of like, you take what you get,
I didn't account for your boss being a dork.
You didn't account for that. Bosses are dorks at times.
Jeremy says, holy shit, it's Rhett and Rhett. Okay. Yo, real quick, Benji sent a let 'em cook. Average Therian sent 41 roses. Holy moly. And Jono sent a love you and 2 TikToks. Thank you all for the support. It really is amazing.
That's nice.
Supporting us even in Corey's absence. We have Austin in his place. But we are going to reveal now, boring to exciting.
Okay.
We had your shirt, work pizza party, and life in general. Let's see how you did. Another two. It was dead center. That's a really tricky placement for this card. Dead center.
Yeah.
But I liked your logic. I think you got there.
All right.
Word, I've only ever seen Link.
All right.
So yeah, that is 2. We are now down to 5 cards remaining with 4 points. The previous time we played last stream, we made it up to 17. So we have a little bit of work to go before we get there. Hello, Shells. Good to see you. Heading out now, says the Cornelian. That's fine. Great to see you, Cornelian. Thank you so much for coming by. But yes, it's now going to be Austin's turn to choose a card.
Oh, yeah.
And real quick, I will mention, we are at 10,000 likes on TikTok right now, which is amazing. But I will mention, if we manage to get to 100,000 likes tonight, we will be playing a jank round of code names, kind of like a practice round before we go to the table that's being built over there and play an official game. We're doing a short, kind of janky version of code names. It's going to be very fun. So that is our goal at 100,000. OMG, it's Austin and Allie. Instead of Rhett and Link, Austin and Allie. Okay, that works. That works.
I'm not doing any math on this stream. Don't ask that. I want you to stop right there. I'm not doing any math.
Strict no math.
No math.
All right, how do you feel about too small, too big?
Let's see another one.
See another one? All right. Bad TV show, good TV
Let's
show.
see that one.
Alrighty.
That's a thinker.
It is a thinker.
All right.
Card is up. I'm closing up my eyes.
I'm spinning the sucker. I'm spinning like you wouldn't believe. All right. Here's the 4. Take a gander. Can you do it? Can you do it?
A lot of pressure.
All right. Hold on. Let me I gotta take a gander myself. All right. We're good. You can look. You can take a gander.
Yeah, it's usually helpful to look at this screen over here,
okay,
just so you can see the target with the placement.
All right.
Yo, Logan James sent 2 TikToks and Megan sent a rose. Holy moly, thank you all. Great to see you again, Megan.
I saw I'm seeing Arrested Development. That's a good one. I haven't seen it, but I'll say Vampire Diaries.
Okay. So
That could be good. Could be bad. Who knows? I'm kind of just throwing it to the wind here.
I've also not seen Vampire Diaries, but I feel like I've heard good things about it. But the first one you named, Arrested Development, objectively a hilarious show. Every clip I see of it is hilarious. I've seen the first few episodes. I did really like them. I've heard it takes a little bit to find its footing, but I would say that's a pretty darn good TV show. It's not critically acclaimed as much as some other ones, but I would put it to the pretty good side. And you can look at YouTube chat too. Saw Jeremy saying Twin Peaks. Might be a little bit biased.
Yeah, I'm a little biased. I'll go with Jeremy's other hint of Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, okay. That's a very good show if you can stomach it. There are some things that get to be a little bit much with Trailer Park Boys from what I've seen. And that's another show that goes on for a really long time. So personally, I would put that slightly past halfway down of good TV show. Well, I'm going to even it out right here. I'm going to say about right here. I think Trailer Park Boys is not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
And Arrested Development, you know, most people like it, but it's not critically acclaimed by any means. So I think this is a fine placement. I'm going to lock in here.
All right. You ready? You want me to reveal it?
Yo, Megan sent 100 tiny dinies. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Megan.
Tiny Dinies?
Yes.
Whoa. All right, you ready?
Yes. Let's see it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, that is touching the 2. We got 3 2s in a row.
We're really good at getting 2.
Yes, this is going to be a 2 only streak.
We're big fans of 2. They call us Jimmy 2 for.
Saw someone say, I don't understand this game. There's an explanation video on our TikTok. It is the pinned video at the top. It's a 2 fest tonight. Yeah, they call us Jimmy 2s. Well,
we're up to 6 now.
We're now at 6 with 4 cards remaining. We're gonna need to stop getting 2s and get a different number if we want to beat this 17 from last stream. Megan sent 100 tiny dinosaurs. Yes, I did just read that one. Thank you so much again, Megan. 100 tiny dinies.
Oh, it's dinosaur, tiny dinosaur. Okay, I didn't know what that. I just thought you were saying words at that point.
Some of the TikTok gifs are very confusing as to what they mean.
Yeah. So, unless you like look at the little icon, and you're like, what is this?
Well, that means it's now going to be my turn to give the hint. I will do another quick reminder. We are at 19,000 likes on TikTok. If we manage to make it to 100,000 likes tonight, we'll be playing a round of code names. Ooh. There'll be a first-time playtesting code names on TikTok. Definitely skipping that one. Sorry, it's good president, bad president. I'm like, nope, I'm not.
That's a skip.
I'm not doing that one.
It's like, I'm gonna stop.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Code names is the best. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, if we get to 1 million likes, Austin will do math. That is over 3 times more we've ever gotten on one of these streams.
You know, yeah, if you can do that, I'll do some math, but I'm not getting complicated with it.
Yeah, basic arithmetic.
Yeah. All right, you gonna start spinning the sucker?
I'm gonna start spinning.
I'm gonna look away.
Card is forbidden to encouraged. Alrighty, let's see it. That is interesting. Time for Mark to cheat again. No, I don't do that, I swear.
Cheating is not allowed.
It's not allowed on this stream.
In fact, it's forbidden.
Yes, forbidden to encourage. The maxed out forbidden answer would be cheating. But that 4 right there is what we are aiming for. This is very interesting. Also, Chloe sent 20 roses. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Chloe. Very much appreciated. All right, I am setting down the board now, closing it up. Austin, you may look. Let's see. Forbidden to encouraged. You know, I do like college spelt wrong from that one fish you know.
Yeah. I know a fish. I know a fish or two.
Collage. I think college is a very good one. Let's see. Eating salads is also very good. I do like that one from Abby. And you know what? Last one from Kyle S. Meal prepping.
Meal prepping. Okay. A lot of good ones. A lot of fitness-related things. A lot of taking care of your health.
And your mind.
Definitely on the forbidden side. No. I think it's definitely encouraged. College is kind of throwing me off because it's like, it's not always encouraged, but it's like, a lot of people are like, go to college. So I definitely think it would be on the encouraged side, but I don't know. It's definitely not maxed out because not everyone's encouraging to have a salad.
Or meal prepping. There's a lot of work that goes into that.
But there's still a decent chunk of people that do, and it's not bad. It's not bad to do. So I definitely would say it's pretty far on encouraged, but it's not maxed out. If it was maxed out, it'd be like breathing, getting sustenance, drinking water.
You gotta go to college to get that film degree.
Yeah, a lot of good that's doing you. I can't say anything.
Wow.
I can't say anything. My major is useless for me. I think.
Who has time to meal prep? I'm jealous. I feel ya.
This is tricky because college is throwing me off. Still, I'm gonna take it up maybe.
Okay. All right.
It's good, but not everyone's telling you to do it. But you should do it. It's good.
It is. Yo, Chloe sent a hand heart as well. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Chloe. Very appreciated. Austin, are you locked in right here?
I'm locked in, baby. Let's see that. Let's see that sucker.
Forbidden to encourage, eating a salad, meal prepping, going to college. Whoo! Wow. Is that another 2? I swear. Is this gonna be genuinely an all 2 night? That is touching the 2. That is undoubtedly touching the 2.
I've lost my mojo. I used to be so good at this game. I used to have a winning streak and everything.
Yeah, when we first played this on stream, you had like a 10-game undefeated streak.
I had a good run, and then I forgot what episode I got smoked on, but
we had to do a whole like series arc of trying to bring you down. Yeah. It was amazing.
And it came down to Jesse.
We used to do this game competitively, not cooperatively.
That's a bad 8. Nobody say anything about that. That's a really bad 8. I'm not proud of myself.
We have gone through 4 cards and gotten a 2 every single time. We have 3 cards remaining and the score is 8. This is the most 2s we've ever gotten in a row. This is actually kind of crazy.
I'm sorry, guys.
Jeremy says, feeling like a Tuesday. Mods, can we ban Jeremy?
I know where you live.
Bring back Corey to write the numbers. It's a fine 8. It's a fine looking 8.
Listen, it's a number, and you know what it says. So let's take a chill pill here. All right.
Maybe we can make it a bit thicker, but it is now.
I'll get out the art line for the next one.
Yeah, those are nice markers. Let's see. How you feel about underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do?
Let's go with that. I've been too picky. I gotta just let it go.
Sounds good. We use the smooth brain, as they say on TikTok. When we overthink things and move they say got a smooth brain it.
Just gotta go with your gut.
How long have you been live? 26 minutes. Alright, I'm closing up my eyes. Card is underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do.
Alright. I'm opening the board. This is... Gotta get that 4 right there.
I'm gonna help my dog up the stairs
real quick.
quick.
Help your dog. So everyone can really look at this sucker. You gotta get this 4 right here. Please help me. We're getting smoked. They're gonna take us out back if we don't get over 10, or if we don't get another card, we're doomed. All right.
Am I good to look? Okay.
Yeah.
Golly.
All right.
Underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do.
All right. I saw going for a run. I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Definitely going for a run. You know, we'll do another exercise one. We'll do biking with friends.
Okay.
And then we'll do an oddball. Really out there. We're going with a. Actually, I don't know if that was if that was for the previous one or if that's for this one. You know, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go with one that just popped up, so I know it's for this one. I'm gonna say making your own peanut butter.
Okay. All right. So, running had me on the overrated side. Making your own peanut butter, that's dedication. That is a crazy level of dedication. Bike ride with friends. Have I ever conned you into going on a bike ride with us?
No, I've always left by the time you guys do your bike rides.
Okay, all right. I've told Stream about the mandatory bike rides I force people to go on where I have fun, but...
Next time.
Next time.
Next time I'll give it a shot.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to say this is on the underrated side, but it's not going to be maxed out. I think it's going to be somewhere between dead center and about a quarter of the way here.
Yeah. Making
your own peanut butter, that one's throwing me because it is underrated, but at the same time, there's not that huge of a benefit to it. Going for a run, it's healthy, but that's the most overrated one. Everyone talks about going for runs all the time. So averaging it out, I think it's going to be probably like here. I think I'm gonna lock in right here.
Okay.
He biked so far, it hurt my bottom so much. You know, that's what happens. That's what happens when you bike with friends.
Okay, now that I know it was for this one, I will say Buff Garfield's, which was building a model kit. And I was gonna say pocket eggs, because I didn't know, but I didn't know if that was for the last one, which could be forbidden.
That'd be this one. Do you remember when I used to carry eggs in my pocket?
Yeah, I remember when you're a big egg guy.
Hard to forget that.
Big fan of eggs. I remember we went on a trip and you just had like 4 eggs, but you had to scarf them down because we were going through airport security and you couldn't bring them through.
I forgot about that.
You suck those suckers down. I think one of our friends' dads had one.
Scarfing down eggs at
just
the airport.
scarfing down eggs before security. All right, we're gonna open up.
Let's see it. Underrated thing to do. Overrated thing to do. Please be on the 3. Please be touching the 3, for Christ's sake. No, it's another 2.
It's a 2 game. It's a 2 game.
We've only gotten 2s this entire game. Are you kidding me?
Hey man. All right, we're getting out the Artline 5109A. Let's see how these numbers look.
We've gotten a 2.
I keep getting like the side. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay.
It's legible. It's legible. I can read it.
2 cards remaining, and we are at 10. We are on track.
Can we end this on 14? Let's go.
If we actually get a 2 every single round, that's going to be something. 5 2s in a row. Austin just brings the 2 vibes to the live. That's not insane.
I don't know what that implies, but okay.
Well, quick reminder, we are at 40,000 likes on TikTok right now. Thank you all so much. If we manage to reach 100,000, the plan is... wrong button. The plan is to play a round of Codenames.
Codenames.
Woo! We have never done Codenames before on a TikTok live. We're going to be interested to try it out. It's going to be a lot of trial and error kind of thing. But yeah, that is our goal at 100,000. Play some Codenames. In the meantime, I'm going to generate another card for us. How do you feel about Limp and Firm?
Hey man, it's your
okay.
It's your gamble.
All right.
I like limp and firm. It's a funny thought.
We're gonna go limp and firm. We're all gonna behave, okay? We're gonna behave for this card.
This is
all
a
right?
thinker. You gotta use your big boy brain and think about something that's not stupid.
We're not gonna be uncouth with
Yeah,
this.
don't be uncouth.
Yo, Candace sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Candace. Really appreciate the support. I am mixing up the board now.
He's mixing it up. I forgot you guys got a new board, and I was like, wow, that sounds like clunkier than the old one.
Yes. Oh, the 4 is not visible, so I have to respin it.
Damn.
The first board that we had for this game, we played it so much that it wore out and wouldn't make noises anymore when we spin it. So this is a new board.
It was real easy to spin. I just had to put my hand on it for a second. It would be going.
But basically glide.
Yeah.
This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is Limp to Firm. We need to come up with a hint to get Austin to place the red dial right onto this blue 4.
Right on the 4.
Right on the 4.
Right on the 4, please.
Alrighty, I am setting it down, closing it up. Austin, you may look.
All right.
I saw one I really liked already from Isabel. Oobleck. Do you know what Oobleck is?
No.
Really?
What's Oobleck?
Oh, it's. Do you ever do the experiment in science class? You mix starch and water, and it creates this substance that looks like a liquid, and you can put your hand into it like a liquid, but if you hit it becomes solid.
Okay.
I forget who said it, but I saw somebody say celery, which I also thought was very good.
All right.
And last one from Dr. Facilier in YouTube chat. I think bacon is a very good one.
Okay.
So oobleck, celery, and bacon.
All right. Well. Well, the oobleck, the goo. That's that would be in the middle, because it's both limp and then also firm. Mm-hmm. Bacon. How much are we cooking this bacon? How much? How long is it on the griddle? And then what was the other one?
Celery.
Celery. It's stiff, but you can you bite down, that sucker's gone. It's not like the most.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Tell ya.
It's just I'm eating celery it's down my throat. I think it's slightly limp, but I think it's still pretty firm. But it's not. This is a thinker. Oobleck is throwing me off still, because I think that's a perfect middle. And then but bacon and celery.
So yes, it was oobleck, bacon, and celery.
See, I'm overthinking it. I gotta smooth out my brain. I gotta get the iron. I gotta get those wrinkles out of there.
You gotta figure out where that 2 is.
Yeah. I gotta think about where the 2 is so I can get a 4. That's what we're doing wrong. You know what? I'm gonna put it there, a little off center, but I think it's still. It's mirrored. It's throwing me off.
Are you locked in?
Yes.
Okay. Saw some people asking, where's Corey? He is working on a YouTube video right now.
I'm Corey.
So this is Corey. Also goes by Austin sometimes. But limp to firm, oobleck, celery, bacon. Let's see it. Yo!
Oh, let's go.
Streak broken.
Streak broken. No more 4. No more 2s.
No more 2s. That is dead center 4. All we had to do was pull out the limp and firm card.
All we had to do is I had to consider where the 2 was, and we got the 4. Okay, now do your spiel, I guess.
Yes, it is time for the speech. You see, we have scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. It is not going to be worth 4 points. It is only worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, the benefit is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game, giving us more opportunities to score. So we would have been at 1 card remaining, but instead we are at 2. It's only worth 3 points. That's the catch. Some honorable mentions. I did see hot dog. They were talking about it in YouTube
Hot dog,
chat.
okay.
You mean 14? No, it is meant to be 13.
You ever throw a hot dog at a fella? It hurts. That is a good one because it's like, you know, you can wiggle it around, but you throw it at someone, it's pretty firm. I've thrown a hot dog at spaghetti once.
Did they live?
Maybe he's in the chat.
Yo, Chloe sent 30 roses. Thank you so much, Chloe. Appreciate it.
Nice.
That's a good 3, Austin.
Thank you.
I agree. It's a nice one. How do you feel about this? Movie you would not survive, movie you would survive.
We'll go with it.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. You're a bit more of a film buff than I am. So.
It's a very niche. I'm very niche because I took a lot of Soviet film courses in college because I didn't like my major. So I wanted to do something fun. So I've seen a lot of Soviet movies, and past that, I know nothing.
Closing up my eyes.
All right, we're gonna stop stressing the board out. All right, this is your 4. Take a gander. Remember where it is, because we gotta give Mark words, so he puts it there. You know what they say. Give Mark a. Okay. It's.
That's what they say.
All right. You can open your eyes now.
Okay. You open and close that board very quietly. I can't hear when it's open.
I've been around the block.
Wow.
Okay.
Movie you would not survive. Movie you would survive.
We'll say The Notebook.
Okay. All right.
We'll say Hannah Montana movie. And we're gonna say Air Bud.
Look, you put me in Air Bud, somebody's dying. Okay.
You're surviving. I don't know about anyone else.
Look, if my son loses a basketball game to a dog, all right, there will be blood on my hands.
I'm breaking ankles.
Cornering Air Bud in the locker room with a lead pipe. Okay, so
Chasing Air Bud around with a chocolate bar. All right.
That would have been a much better film. Okay, this is pretty darn close to maxed out. Nobody dies in any of these movies, nor comes remotely close. Mm-hmm. Is it maxed out all the way? What would be my maxed out answer, if anything? I don't know. I guess if it was such a childish movie that like death isn't even on the table, like I don't know, maybe it's a possibility that somebody passes away in one of the Air Bud films as a plot point.
The dog.
The dog.
When they got blowed up.
Oh my goodness. There's a few, I don't think it was with Air Bud, but there are a few animal movies where they killed like 12 dogs trying to get a shot of it falling off a cliff.
Yeah. What was that movie?
I forget the name of it. I know I watched that movie.
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
Someone in chat, say what movie that was where they murked a bunch of dogs.
Just for that, I'm going to tick it up a teeny tiny bit. I think it's very close to maxed out, but I don't think it is maxed out. I'm going to tick it up this much and lock in.
All right.
No spoilers for Air Bud, please.
Sorry, I forgot. No, not everyone's seen Air Bud, a masterpiece where the dog gets blowed up at the end. All right, you ready? You're locked in.
I'm locked in.
You ready?
Let's see it. Yo! Holy moly! I'm pretty sure it's a 4.
I'd say.
Oh, I hurt my eyes.
I'd say That's a 4. That's what the kids call a 4.
That looks like a 4 to me.
Speech.
Woo! Yep, that's certainly a 4. Yes, it is time for the speech again. We just scored
Another speech.
We scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength, but it is not going to be worth 4 points. We are only adding 3 points to the board. Why? It's because in cooperative wavelength, the benefit of scoring a 4 is we take another card, we add it to the pile, and now we have more opportunities to score points. We would have been at 1 card remaining. We are now at 2, and that is why it's only worth 3 points, not 4. Holy moly.
We just locked in.
Yeah.
That's why we're getting 4s now, because we locked in. We recognize the situation.
We're basically sharking them, you know? Aiming for the 2s to throw them off. Now it's going to be 4s from here on out. Let's see how you feel about weak strong.
Listen, man, it's your card. You pick it.
Is it my card? I just set the dial. So
no, I just set the. No, you set.
I set the dial.
Nah, I'm leaving.
Okay, wait. So I give the clue. So it is my card because I set the dial.
Yeah, because
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. All right. You know, I did one similar to this. I'm actually going to generate a new one.
Mark said he was not going to cheat because he's a good boy.
Yes. Okay, this is a fun one. It's going to be rare, common.
A thinker.
A thinker. Also, we are at 58,000 likes
That's
on
a lot.
TikTok. That is absolutely wild. Thank you all. If we manage to make it to 100,000, we will be playing a round of code names. Woo! Very exciting. First time ever playing code names on TikTok. But, guys, we need to listen to the speeches. Yes.
The speeches are very informative.
Card is rare to common. Let's see it. Alrighty, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is rare to common. This is a very interesting one.
Would you say it's a thinker?
I would say it's a thinker. I'll go as far as say it's a thinker. Let's see. Alright, I am setting down the board now, closing it up. Austin, you may look. Rare to common. Oh, I saw one that I liked from Simone Blue. Starbucks.
All right.
Starbucks is a very good one. Also, I think I saw more than one person saying spring water.
Spring water, okay.
If not, I at least saw Christmas D say spring water. And last one, let's see. I'll go with Jeremy's in YouTube chat, roads.
Okay, so I've never seen a road before. We live in a very backwards community.
He's right.
He's right, you know. It's definitely common. Roads, I mean, they're all over the place. You drive on them every day. Mm-hmm. So I definitely say that it's pretty high. Anywho, spring water, there's a lot of springs and a lot of water, so I definitely say it's pretty high. In Starbucks, they're very prevalent. Yeah, so I definitely say it's up there. I'm not maxing it out because there's other things to say. Spring water, see, if it was water, boom, you know.
Maxed out.
Maxed out, but spring water.
Spring water is
You
interesting.
gotta bring it back. There's a lot of springs, but not that many springs.
Yeah.
So, I definitely say it's...
Down in the desert, wishing you had some spring water or a road.
Yeah, you're wishing for a road home. All right. You know, not everywhere has a road, but there is a lot of roads. So I'm gonna say I'm locked in.
Locked in right there. Rare to common. Let's see it. We had spring water, roads, and what was the other one? I forget. Woo. Whoo. All right. That is a 3. Almost
Hey,
a 4. Not
You know what they
bad
say.
at all. That means we have officially beaten the previous game score of 17. We
are so good at this game.
We are now at 19.
They call us Jimmy Good at Game.
We are pretty gosh darn good at this game. What can I say? We lost the streak. Yeah, it was going to be an all 2s and 4s game, but now it's just every score. I like the little face in your 9.
Yeah. It's nice. It spices it up, you know? Really makes you think.
Well, we are now down to 1 card remaining in our first round of Wavelength for tonight. It is going to be Alston's turn to give the hint. It's a stupid card. Okay, what do you feel about this one?
Oof, that's a
little too much of a thinker?
Too much of a thinker.
Too much of a thinker. Okay, how about inessential to essential?
Yeah, we'll do that one. That's a good one. I like that one.
Inessential to essential. So last card of our first round of Wavelength.
I'm spinning this sucker.
Maybe.
All right, I'm opening. This is R4. Take a gander, take a peek-see. Not you, Mark, don't look, or I'll kill you.
I guess be cheating, what can I say?
Yeah. But yeah, I hope you can see it. It's a little blurry, but that's the 4. You gotta get it right there. Right there. I'm closing the board. Board is closed, you can look. You can look.
Okay, sorry. God. Dance or something on my phone.
All right. Pencils.
Pencils?
Pencils.
Pencils? All right, inessential to essential. I mean...
Pasta to an Italian.
Okay, that's essential. That you cannot be caught dead without pasta in your pocket if you're in Italy. Okay, so this is gonna be nowhere near maxed.
Toothbrush.
Okay, maybe it's a little bit near maxed out. In order, pencils puts me here, pasta to an Italian puts me here, toothbrush puts me here.
Mm-hmm.
Evening those out, I think it's gonna be around this. Because the thing is, I can't imagine putting toothbrush any higher than this point, and I can't imagine putting pencils any lower than this point. And this seems like a fine placement for pasta to an Italian. So...
They've got other cards.
They do. I think I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna smooth brain it. I'm gonna lock in right here.
All right, you're locked in?
Yes.
They call this guy Jimmy Locked In. Are you ready? You ready for me to reveal?
Jimmy Locked, if you will. An essential to essential. Woo! All right. That is a 2. I'll hide my eyes so it'll get focused, hopefully. That is a 2. I'm pretty darn sure. Oh, is it touching the 3?
No, it's a 2.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna give that to us. I can't even lie.
Back on the 2s. Yes, that was our
Finishing with a 2.
final card for this round. Finishing off with a 2. Do not worry, we will be playing another round. But that means it is now time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook to see how we did, what we got for scoring 21 in our first round. They went back to their roots of getting 2s.
I love 2.
What can we say?
2's a good number.
It is. It's a very solid number. But for scoring a 21, the message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is, you're on the same ... wavelength. Woo!
I don't know what you should eat for dinner. What do you have? Give me your options. Give me a list, and I'll give you the my top 3 for your options. Unless you're gonna order out, and then I don't know what's around you. I've never actually been to your abode, so.
Yeah, it's Jeremy in YouTube chat asking for din recommendations. But
listen, I'm great at recommending dinner because I always just say the same thing.
What's that?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Some sort of chicken dish.
No, that's solid.
I love me some chicken.
Yeah. What's your favorite way to prepare chicken?
Don't ask me that. I don't know.
Okay.
I had some chicken earlier and it was actually really bad. I damn near threw up. I damn near upchucked. It was not very good. But it was like a frozen dinner kind of thing.
Oh.
I was like, oof, oof,
How to do it.
you know, that was me.
Well, we are now at 71,000 likes on TikTok. Holy moly, thank you all so much. So quick reminder, if we get to 100,000 likes, we'll be playing a quick round of code names. It'll be our first time ever playing code names on stream. It's going to be very exciting. But yeah, that's what we do at 100,000. In the meantime, we are going to pick out 7 new cards for our next round of Cooperative Wavelength. Austin's going to erase the board and is going to write a 21, where that 17 is. Try to write nice and thick if you can.
Yeah. Jeremy, I'd say salmon and some veggies. That'd be pretty good.
It's sometimes hard to write them thick.
Is that good? You mean to double over?
No, that looks good to me. I think that is very legible. Also, I'll mention real quick, if you're watching on TikTok and you have not followed and you like what we do here, feel free to give us a follow. We're trying very hard to get to 10,000 on TikTok, and if you could help us be a part of that, that'd be very much appreciated. But in the meantime, we'll go to our first card in the second round of Wavelength.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
I gotta take care of some business.
Okay, I understand.
I'll be back.
Here, take off your mic.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna bring it in.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right. No.
Alright,
I'm done with this bit.
Don't fall in. Good luck.
All right.
I'm gonna mix up the board while Austin's gone. Turn up his mic. No. Turning off the mic. The card is Feels Bad, Feels Good. I'm going to reveal the board while Austin's taking care of business. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. So we got time to like a lot. Indeed. I'm going to keep the board open and set it down because we have a little bit of time. And yeah, I'll banter a little bit in the meantime while Austin's gone. I may have opened the board a little bit too soon, but I'll start looking for clues in the meantime. Sinning, says Jeremy. you know, hitting your funny bone, giving blood, relationships, lol. These are all good ones. I realize I'm gonna just have to keep this board open and wait a minute. I probably shouldn't have opened it just yet. But the card is going to be Feels Bad, Feels Good. Jobs, acupuncture. You know, I do actually like sinning. I think sinning is not a bad hint at all. Putting your shoes on after a beach day. You know what, Tay, I like yours of running a mile. You keep that one in mind. Biting your tongue. Let's see, that's pretty far over. Running a mile at least has a reward to it. Sinning's pretty good. And ooh, t-shirt tag's very good. That's a very good one. All right, I have my 3. I'm closing it up. Austin is back.
I'm back.
I got 3 great hints for you, Austin.
All right, give me a second. You can start telling me now while I adjust my chair.
We have sinning from Jeremy in YouTube chat. We have running a mile from Tay's Book Talk. And we have a t-shirt tag from, I think it was Katie who sent that one. Also,
I love sinning, so I don't know, but
whoa.
T-shirt tag and running a mile.
Running a mile, t-shirt tag, and sinning.
I ran a mile today. It was not very pleasant, but it was kind of nice at the same time.
Was it for exercise or were you being chased?
I was being chased by a large pack of dogs. No, it was exercise. I try and exercise every day. But I don't think it's the worst. Like getting blowed up by a bomb would be feeling the worst.
I agree, man.
But I think that running, like the act of running, is You put the mic back
Oh,
on.
I should have told you.
I forgot.
Also, I missed Norma coming in YouTube chat. Holy moly. Good to see you, Norma. Glad you're here.
But I think like the act of running feels horrible, but afterwards it feels great. And you're like, oh, I just ran a mile. T-shirt tag, it feels egregious. I think that there should just be no tags. I love when a shirt just has all the information just printed onto it, and then I don't have to worry about a tag. But or when it's like sewn on, it's not rubbing my neck. I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into it. But and then sinning. See, sinning is throwing me a little back. I mean, I guess it depends on the sin, because there's some sins that doesn't feel great. I think I'm gonna say there. I think they're about halfway. I think there's worse things than running and t-shirt tags and sinning. But I don't think it's in the middle, because it's like they're not pleasant.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
I agree. Alrighty, locked in right there. Feels bad, feels good. Also, real quick, Daniel, thank you so much for the 5 tiny dinies, 15 roses, and Chloe, thank you so much for the 9 roses. Very much appreciated. Always love the support. But let's reveal the board. Feels bad, feels good. Whoo! Very nice, very nice. That is a 3
That's a 3
to start us off.
It's better than a 2.
Better than a 2.
Not as good as a 4.
That's how it works. Those are the options.
Numbers, how do they work? I'm getting a little fancy with the numbers. I'm putting little swirls on them.
Yes, yeah, they're looking pretty nice, pretty nice.
Thank you.
And Buff Garfield said, Alston, the belt is amazing.
Oh, thank you. It says Doug,
It does.
because Doug is a funny name.
Yo, holy moly, look at that animation there. It just went away.
Dang.
Daniel sent sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Holy moly, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. All right, it is going to be Austin's turn.
Yes.
You feel dry, wet.
Let's see another one.
See another one. Artisanal, mass-produced.
I like that one. That's a thinker.
This one certainly is a thinker. Do you want to explain what these mean?
Artisanal is like some little dweeb in a garage or something is like making it by hand. He's like a nice cheese, you know. It's like, I don't know why I went with cheese, like a nice piece of furniture, hand carved piece of furniture, mass produced. They're popping them out like hotcakes, or you know,
Like an iPhone.
Like an iPhone, like an iPhone, like a laptop. Most electronics are pretty mass produced, as the kids say. But yeah, that's the difference. Google artisanal if you forgot what I said. But yeah. You know, I'm gonna open it now. All right. Check her out. Take a gander. Can you do it? Can you get the 4? Let's see. That's what we're aiming for, the 4, not the 2s or the 3s. All right, you can look. I saw a good one. I saw craft beer.
Craft beer. Okay.
Subway sandwiches is another good one. Good job for me, Darth.
Like Subway sandwiches.
Subway sandwiches.
Not sandwiches from Subway.
Subway sandwiches.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll go with. I've seen a couple people say it. IKEA.
IKEA. Okay. So I know it's going to be somewhere in the middle, because craft beer, you know, it claims to be, you know, handmade, made with love, blah blah blah, but they produce it in mass.
Yeah.
Same with Subway sandwiches, depending on the type. They can be handmade, made with love, but most of them are going to be mass produced in a wrapper in Wawa or something. So I was trying to figure out which side I'd put it on, but IKEA firmly pushes me to the mass-produced side. The other ones are telling me it's just going to be just barely, just a little bit, but I think IKEA is going to push me this far over to the mass-produced side.
You're locked in.
I think it looks good to me. I think I'm locked in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm opening the board.
Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! I had it. The right logic, wrong side. Right logic, wrong side. Ah,
I think IKEA did push you, but I do understand it because the parts are mass produced, but it's like people build them. It's hand built. I think artisanal is kind of like associated with hand building things.
Okay.
So it's like put them together. But yeah, I definitely see how.
No, I get it. I wasn't thinking about it that way. That does make sense once you say it like that. Holy moly! I think that's gonna be our first miss of the night. I think we're on the board every single other time. Unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Also, we are at 98,000 likes on TikTok. If we manage to get to 100,000 likes tonight, we will be playing a round of Codenames. First ever time playing the game on stream. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be a little bit experimental. It's the way the story goes. Indeed. All right. Let's get a good card for me now. Oh, this is a fun one. Everyone loves this card. This is going to be hard to sit on, easy to sit on.
All right.
Yo, with that, we just passed 100,000 likes. Holy moly. Yippee. Once we get to a good stopping point, we will whip out Codenames. I think it'll be best to do it at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Instead of in the middle. So we are at 5 cards remaining. Card is hard to sit on, easy to sit on. We will be playing Codenames right after this game of Wavelength. We locked in, indeed. Yes, thank you so much everyone who left a like on stream. Very helpful. Been tapping for so long. Thank you. All right, the card is hard to sit on, easy to sit on. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is hard to sit on, easy to sit on. When Mom says you have Rhett and Link at home. Okay, Corey's not even here. We can't make the Rhett and Link jokes. Hard to sit on, easy to sit on. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Ooh, interesting ones coming in. Okay, all right. I'm setting down the board. I'm closing it up. Austin, you may look. I saw Chels and at least one other person say horse.
Horse?
Which I do think is a good one. I saw Luke say a ball in a pool.
Okay.
And let's see. Final one from Daniel. I think I do like a curb.
A curb.
So a curb, a horse, and a ball in a pool.
Okay, ball in a pool. Definitely on the hard to sit on side. But once you get that ball wrangled, you wrangled the ball. You're sitting on the ball.
Once you master the ball.
Yeah, once you visualize and attack the ball, you're on the ball.
Seat's all yours.
Yeah. Horse. I mean, horse, you got a saddle. You got a saddle on the horse, It's like getting on the horse might be hard, but it's like, And then curb hurts your butt.
It do.
It hurt your butt.
It do.
So, I'd definitely say it's on the hard side, but it's not the hardest. Especially the ball in the pool once you wrangle the sucker.
You have to consider the wrangling.
You gotta consider the wrangle, but I don't think it's that far on the hard to sit, because when I visualize sitting on a horse, it's got a saddle, but it's like getting on the horse is hard. So
you gotta wrangle the horse too.
Yeah, you gotta wrangle the horse. Gotta wrangle that. There's a lot of wrangling involved. You don't have to wrangle a curb. That's the thing. You can just pop your buns on the curb. So, but the curb has its own problems. So I'd say it's wrangle a curb.
Are you locked in there? I'm gonna move it a little bit more.
I'm gonna say there. I'm locking in there. I think it's halfway.
Locked in, hard to sit on, easy to sit on. We had a curb, a ball in a pool, and a horse. Let's see it. Whoo! Look at that.
That's what you like to see.
That is what we like to see. That is a 4. A solid 4. Holy moly. Which means it is time for the speech, which is, we scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. It is not worth 4 points. It is worth 3. That is because we're taking another card. We are adding it to the stack. We would have been at 3 cards remaining, but because of that 4, we are at 4 cards remaining. But the downside is it's only worth 3 points. Sorry, we're at 5 cards remaining. We would have been at 4, but now we're at 5. So, it is not a mistake. A 4 is only worth 3 points. What is this game? This is Wavelength. If you don't know how to play, there is a tutorial video pinned at the top of our channel. Also, we have passed 100,000 likes, meaning as soon as we are done with this round, we will be playing Codenames.
Codenames.
Woo! First time ever playing it on stream. It'll be a little jank, a lot of fun. And I will mention, if we make it to 200,000, there is a second round of Codenames that we will be playing. So just want to mention that now. Right now we're doing 1 round of Codenames. If we get to 200,000, we will be doing 2 rounds of Codenames. And the offer lasts all stream. So I'm going to get this game from Amazon. Very fun, very fun.
Very nice. It's a fun game.
It is.
Fun game to play with your friends.
Let's see, it's gonna be Austin's turn. Got local issue, global issue.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Go with this one? Okay, all right.
This is a thinker.
It is, it is.
We'll spin it.
Closing up my eyes. Local issue, global issue.
All right. Opening the board. This is our 4. We got to get to that there 4 on that side of the board. Can you do it? Only time will tell. All right. We're closed.
Nice, nice.
All right. Seeing a lot of climate change / global warming.
Okay. All right, that definitely is a pretty maxed out global issue for me.
I'll go with the bit. I'll go with that fateful night on September.
That fateful night in September. That is a global issue, but maybe a little bit localized.
Wading through the blood and the bones of Manhattan. looking for my brother. He was in Canada.
Glad you found him.
I'll do we'll throw in poverty.
Poverty. Okay. That fateful night in September does stick me up a little bit. It was a little bit local to one particular city. But climate change is maxed out and poverty is pretty maxed out. I suppose you could say that there were a handful of places on Earth where poverty isn't an issue, either due to people not being there at all or other reasons. So I'm going to tick it up just a teeny tiny bit. I'm going to leave a little bit of room, but very, very close to maxed out. I'm going to lock in here.
You're locked in?
Yes.
All right. Time for the reveal. Are you ready? You're ready to see if you got a 4 or not?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whoo! Good thing I ticked it up, but was it enough? Oh, I need to hide my eyes. Yes, it looks like it is. It looks like that is a 4.
Let me take a guess. Yeah, I'm seeing blue.
Woo!
Seeing blue on both sides.
Very nice. That is a 4.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
Holy moly, the bit worked. It did. Whoever said that fateful night in September, you got me there. Leave enough space for Jesus, Mark. Indeed. Speech. Well, it is time for the speech. We scored a 4. It is not worth 4 points. It is worth 3. Only 3, not 4. Why? Because the benefit instead is we take another card and we add it to the stack. meaning we would have had 4 cards remaining, but we now instead have 5. That is the benefit of scoring a 4, not that it's worth 4 points, because it's worth 3. It's a 4, but it's a 3. Yes. Look, this is a thinker. This is a thinking game. Well, I am going to close up the board. It's going to be my turn to pick out a card. Just a quick reminder, we are at 106 likes because we have, or 106,000 likes. Because we passed 100,000, we'll be playing a round of code names after this. If we manage to make it to 200,000, we'll be doing 2 rounds of code names. Very fun, very fun. Let's see. The card I'm going to choose is going to be Not Art to Art. This is going to be an interesting one. Alrighty. Mixing it up. It's not centered. Oh, thank you, thank you. Now it's centered. Mixing it up. Not Art to Art. Looks like a numberjack. Don't say that. Okay, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is Not Art to Art. Still not centered, lol. It's close enough. It's close enough. Not Art to Art. This is a very interesting one. That 4 right there is what we are aiming for. I'm going to set it down, close up the board. Austin, you may look.
All right.
Let's see. I did see one that I liked already. From Girls Gone Mild, Origami.
Okay.
Fun name, by the way. Art, Not Art. Ooh, this is very fun. Mary Says a Garden.
Okay.
That's a very fun one. And last one. Last one from Chels. We're gonna do finger painting.
Okay. Well, definitely on the art side.
Jeremy says the whip and or nay. Don't consider that one. I already gave you the.
You know, I think I'll consider the whip and the nay. But no, I mean gardens. Like I think they're very personalized. I think it's an artistic endeavor when you're planning all the fellows. Oh, what was the first one? Origami.
Finger painting.
Origami is definitely art because it's neat and it's paper. I don't know why those are the parameters for art, but I think origami is definitely there. But is it the most art around here? And finger painting is neat, but it's kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah.
On how artistic you are.
This is an interesting
This
one.
is a thinker.
It is.
It's hard to quantify what is art.
What is art to you, Austin?
It's something. It's something to look at or listen to. Depends on your definition, I guess. But I think it's
anything with a message.
Anything with a message. That's debatable. But
it is debatable. And yeah, don't do your placement based off that. It was finger painting, it was origami, and garden are the hints you're going off of.
I think it's close to the not art, but I think it's still definitely has some artistic tendencies. Origami, I mean, I guess if you're just folding it like based on like what other people are telling you to fold, I guess it's kind of like a paint by numbers situation. And then finger painting is like you put paint on your fingers and you're just going. So it's like, but you could have an intention with the fingers, I guess it depends on who's doing the fingers.
It is.
Who's doing that? Is it a baby? Baby has no idea what they're talking about.
Could be a boy named Finger.
Kid named Finger.
Oh, sorry.
Could be a kid named Finger.
Could be a kid named Finger.
You know what? I'm gonna say that it's around there, and I'm gonna lock it in.
Alrighty. Art to not art. We had finger painting. We had garden. We had origami. Let's see it. Whoo! Holy moly. I think that's touching the 2. I think that's touching the 2. It's hard
Back
to
to the
say.
twos. Back to the
2s. Well, I don't see any yellow peeking out. I think that's a 2. Oh yeah, that's definitely touching.
That's it.
That is certainly touching the 2. Very nice. Still on target. Still on target. Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people can do just origami following the instructions, paint by number, like you said. But for some people, they do it so much it turns into a little art form, like the collections they have. Some people have like hundreds of origami things that like have meaning to them and like how they made it. But yeah, so that is a 2. Very nice, very nice. It is now going to be Austin's turn to give the hint. The score is now 11 with 4 cards remaining. Divided to whole. Do you like that one? Let me generate another one.
Generate another one.
Same one. Peaceful, warlike.
Let's go with that one.
Okay. All right. Chad's going to be tame for this one.
Listen.
We're gonna be tame. All right. The card is peaceful to warlike. And hey Ben, someone's asking about Balance Bird.
All right.
You could put the little bird on the board behind us, perhaps, or I can take it.
All right. Don't look. If you look,
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Push you down the cliff.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
All right. Here's what we're looking at. We're aiming for that 4 right there. We're aiming for the 4. It'd be cool if you got the 4, but if you can't, it's no biggie. And we're close. You can look.
Ooh. Got the Balance Bird over here.
Yeah, put that sucker up there. I'm gonna go with Black Friday as one of them.
Back in the day, Black Friday, that was all-out war. That was.
That's conflict. That's conflict. I'm gonna go with. I like Game of Uno. That's another good one. I like that.
Okay, that's still warlike. Probably not that far down though. It's probably going to be between halfway to warlike and dead center. I would put Uno within this range.
And then driving in a big city.
Oh golly, for me, that's fully warlike. I am terrified of driving in big cities. Drivers can be vicious, and like even big box truck drivers have tried to kind of run me off the road in the city. I do not enjoy it. That being said, you know, hopefully it's not going to be an actual war. You're just fighting for space on the road. Uno gets intense, but at the end of the day, it's just Uno. And the thing about Black Friday is it used to be all-out war. It used to be people trampling each other for deals on TVs and Xboxes. But Black Friday doesn't mean anything anymore. None of the sales are real sales.
That's true.
And people have stopped caring, and they used to do online shopping nowadays. So I think it's going to be a little bit less than this, but not too much. You know, I'll just... Driving in the city. I'm going to take it down just a teeny tiny bit more for driving in the city. I'm going to lock in right here.
All right. You're locked in?
I'm locked in.
I did see one that I liked. It was toddlers. When you tell them no specifically, I like that modifier on there. That's
very warlike. That would have taken me down a good bit. Let's see it. Peaceful to warlike. Ooh, wow. Okay, all right. I very much underestimated the Black Friday and the Uno. Holy moly. I forget if I told you this, but the autofocus looks for eyes specifically, so if you see me duck my head like this, it's because I'm trying to hide my eyes behind the board.
I understand context clues, Mark.
All right. Sorry, I realized I didn't explicitly say that to you, so I wanted to make sure I did. Wow, so that is going to be a miss. Should have been the old Black Friday.
Yeah.
I take Uno very seriously, lol. Understandable, understandable. Black Friday's not fun anymore. No more death, no more broken doors and items. Yeah, it happens, it happens. Well, closing up the board, setting it back to where it was. It's going to be my turn to give a hint. We are now down to 3 cards remaining. We are now at 11 points. So let everyone know, once we are done with this round, we will be playing Codenames. Woo! For the first time ever on TikTok Live. It's going to be very exciting. And if we manage to get to 200,000 likes, we will be playing 2 rounds of Codenames.
2.
Woo!
Count 'em 2.
2, count 'em 2.
Count 'em 2.
Round of Codenames. Alrighty, let's get a new card. This is a fun one. Unreasonable phobia. Reasonable phobia. Also, if you're watching on TikTok and you like what we're doing and you're having fun and you'd like to see more, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel. And if you've been watching for a while, sure. Oh, our camera's okay. Camera's back.
That was weird.
That was weird.
That was spooky.
But yeah, that's what happens if you don't check to see if you're following. The camera goes out, and you know we could be lost forever. Jono sent a tiny diny, and Casey sent a rose. Holy moly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Bevan Williams sent a rose as well. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'll hop into the rounds.
All right.
Mixing up the board now. Austin, look away.
I'm looking away.
Get Shrek says, that is a fine mustache, good sir.
Thank you.
I agree, I agree. The 4 is not visible, I'm spinning again. Yo, Kelsey Weasel sent 2 ice cream cones, and Jono sent 2 roses. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Skyla. Good to see you again. Good to see you. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is Unreasonable Phobia. Reasonable Phobia. It is a little bit of an oxymoron, I believe, but you know, y'all can figure it out. Unreasonable phobia, reasonable phobia. This is an interesting one. Alrighty, I am setting down the board now, closing it up. Also, you may look. Yo, Jono sent 5 lightning bolts, and Bevan Williams sent 10 lightning bolts. Holy moly! Thank you all so much. It's very appreciated. But going through, Soda Light in YouTube chat says Fear of Oxygen.
All right.
I think is a pretty good one.
I'm afraid of air, so.
I saw somebody say, actually no, that's not a good one. I take it back. Fear of hamsters is a little bit funny. It's a little bit funny.
They're mean. I was assaulted by a hamster once.
And final one from Lisa the Star, the fear that a platypus will one day be the mother of your children.
All right, so I'm getting some vibes here that everyone's really afraid of air. No, but I think that's a pretty unreasonable. I don't even know if I want to give air to anything. I mean, fear of oxygen. I mean, it's kind of stupid. You gotta breathe, baby.
You gotta.
The platypus. I don't know. You never know. Crazier things have happened. And hamsters, I hate those suckers.
What are you afraid of them?
The thing is, like, phobia is like, it can be like either you're afraid of it or you don't like it. I think that just as like a thing, but like,
fair enough.
I do think that normally when people think of phobia, they think of, are you afraid? And if you're afraid of a hamster, that's 100% reasonable, because I hate hamsters. No, but I see hamster is gonna tick me out because they have those beady eyes, and I don't like looking at them, and I just don't want to look at them. I don't like those little beady eyes.
Are you locked in there?
I'm still thinking about hamsters.
No, the other ones are fear of oxygen and fear that a platypus will be the mother of your children.
I think those are just so unreasonable and outlandish that I'm gonna just say I'm gonna lock in on maxed out, because if you're afraid of oxygen and also a platypus being your mother of your children. That's kind of
messed up. Yeah. Locked in, maxed out. Let's see it. Unreasonable phobia, reasonable phobia. Whoo! Very nice. You ticked it up just a smidge to get dead center on that 4.
That's what I was going for, actually.
You're going for the bullseye.
I'm going right on it.
Yo, Bevan Williams sent a dolphin, and Jono sent a tiny diny. Holy moly, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Very much appreciated. Putting away the card now. Oop. Sorry, I need to remind people we just scored a 4 in cooperative wavelength. It is not worth 4 points. It's worth 3. I can use my fingers. Which means we take another card, we add it to the stack. We would have been at 2 cards remaining. We are now at 3 cards remaining. That is the benefit, but the downside is we only get 3 points, not 4. Yo, you have a heart on your head. It just went away.
You call it out and I never see it. I think you're bullshitting me.
Daniel sent 5 roses. Jono sent 3 roses. Bevan Williams sent 7 roses. Jono sent a heart me, and Bevan Williams sent its corn. Holy moly! And Jono sent a high bear. Thank you so much. I'm blown away by all the support we're getting tonight. Thank you all. Thank you all. But I'm now going to generate a card for Austin. You want to go?
Nope.
Okay. All right. How about person you could beat up?
Yep.
Person who beat you up.
Yup.
This is a better card. This is more cool.
I'm not even gonna say what the other one was. It was certifiably uncouth, and I don't even want to think about it. It's almost as bad as the Pokemon one.
I would argue worse.
Yeah, 100% worse. All right. Okay. Here's the 4. We're aiming for the 4. We don't want 2s or 3s, we want 4s. But if we get them, so be it. That's the way the cookie be crumbling. I'm closing. Everyone gets a gander. I hope you've had a gander, because I'm closing and no more gandering. We're closed. I'm ready. You can look.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, Bevan Williams sent a heart puff. Jono sent 2 heart puffs. Daniel sent a skull apple. We never received that one before. Thank you. And it's corn. And Ben Williams sent a heart meeting. Jonas sent a latent bolt. Holy moly, I can barely keep up with all of these. Thank you all so much. Person you could beat up, person who'd beat you up. This is a very interesting one. Yo, and Jonas sent a skull apple. Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna say from YouTube chat, Foghorn Leghorn.
There is no way. There's no way in hell I'm taking Foghorn Leghorn in a fight. He's demolishing me.
You know, I'll say it. Chicken from Family Guy.
Oh, okay. I can't take the chicken either. I'm gonna be honest. That chicken's taken me out every single time. But it's not instant death. You're not saying like the Incredible Hulk. Mm-hmm. You know, these are just combat-enabled cartoon characters.
And I'll say, I just saw this one pop up. I'll say older brother.
Older brother. Okay, these are all solidly to the person who beat you upside. You know, I did not beat up many people as an older brother, to my memory. Maybe I did. I
think you're the exception. I think if you tried, you'd be dead.
I think, you know, you might be correct. Foghorn Leghorn and the chicken from Simpsons. Family Guy, sorry.
What's wrong with you? Hey, buddy, come on, man. I
think it would be wildly overconfident for me to put it anywhere around here, because they're taking me out every single day. Foghorn Leghorn especially. That rooster's vicious.
I say. You know.
I think it's going to be solidly just to about here. Maybe tick it down a little teeny tiny bit more. I could see it being within this range. I think, yeah, I'm going to tick it down to about here. I'm going to solve this CAPTCHA real quick to make you solve CAPTCHAs to stay live.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm gonna put it down just a hair, and then I'm gonna lock in.
All right, you're locked in.
Yes.
Are you ready to see it?
I'm ready to see it.
I feel pretty good about this.
Foghorn Leghorn, the chicken from Family Guy, older brother. Whoa, that hair may have screwed me. Holy moly. Is that touching the floor? It looked like a 3 to me.
Oh, that's definitely a 3.
That is
You
definitely
messed
a
up.
3.
You fucked up.
Okay, well, hey, 3's not bad. 3 is not bad. Somebody said, what happened to Corey? They are working on a YouTube video right now. Very exciting. Working for a YouTube video for our channel. And so we have Austin standing in today. That's him. Also, I need to catch up on these real quick. We had a bunch of donations come in. Thomas sent a heart me. Jono sent 4 roses, Tiny Diny, Heart Puff, TikTok, and a team bracelet. Holy moly, it is difficult to read all of these. Thank you all so much. We'll move on to the next card, which I believe is going to be mine to give hints for. And I'll quickly mention, if you're watching on TikTok and you're enjoying the content, liking what we're doing, and you'd like to see more, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel. And if you've been watching for a while, if you don't mind checking to make sure that you're followed. We have quite a few people say, oh, I've watched you every night. I thought I was following. But they weren't actually. So if you want to check, that would mean a lot to us. I'm gonna go with talent to skill. Also, we are at 2 cards remaining. 2 cards remaining in this round of cooperative wavelength. And once we're done, we're gonna be playing a round of code names. Ah, look, the animation. I see it. He's on this time. Yes. That otter sent a heart me. Holy moly. Thank you so much, that otter. And Jono with the 5 roses. But yes, at 200,000, we'll be playing 2 rounds of code names. But since you passed 100,000, we're doing 1. The card's going to be talent to skill. Are you related? No, we are not. In spirit, we are.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Right. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is talent to skill. Somebody asked, is this the last game of Wavelength? Not sure right now. We're gonna play it by ear as we go. Depends a little bit on how long code names takes, and how we're all feeling afterwards. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. The card is talent to skill. Okay, alright. We got some interesting ones. We got some very interesting ones coming in. Setting down the board, closing it up. Austin, you may look.
Alright.
One that I saw, I forget who said it, I saw it a while ago, but somebody said, being a stuntman.
Being a stuntman, okay.
Yes. I also saw yielding properly.
Alright.
I think that's a funny one. Talent to skill, and let's see, what's the last one I want to go with? I think Blackjack is from Core Vortex. It's gonna be a good one. So.
All right. So, what were the 3 again? It was yielding, Blackjack, and what was it?
Stuntman.
Stuntman.
Being a stuntman.
This is hard.
Yes, talent and skill are synonyms as well.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
Yeah.
I think a talent is just kind of like, it's intrinsic. It's like you're kind of born with it. Skill is like learning.
Skill is something you develop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can hone your talents, but it is kind of inherently more something you're born with.
Yeah. Blackjack, I love to gamble, so but it's I don't like to do that.
Got a lot of money riding on this stream.
I got a lot of money riding on this, this particular one. Yeah, I think Blackjack is like, you kind of know it or you don't. And I mean, you can certainly practice Blackjack, but it's like, I think Blackjack is just kind of like, you get what you get.
There are the tables in Blackjack. Have you seen like the probability tables that people memorize?
No.
It's very interesting.
So, I'd say that it's, yielding, it should just be like, you should know how to do it, but it's like, people don't.
Stuntman, yielding in traffic, and blackjack.
You can learn how to be a stuntman, but I feel like that takes a lot, and I feel like being a stuntman is just something like, some people are born to be stuntmen, you know? Mm-hmm. Some people are just born to do stunts, sick, nasty stunts.
I have full poker table at the age of 19, old soul. Old soul or gambling prodigy / addict. One of the two.
I'm gonna say it's definitely a talent, but it's nearing skill, because you can hone these things, you can practice, but I think that there's certainly like some that you're kind of born with, some you got.
Okay. All right, locked in right there. Talent to skill. We had yielding in traffic. We had blackjack, and we had being a stuntman. Let's see how we did. Ooh. Yo, it is still on the target. It is still on the target.
Still on the 2.
That's
a good 2.
2. Solid 2 even. We've been on the target nearly every single round today.
Yeah.
It is very impressive.
That's a fair placement for that. I
The nudge saved it, indeed.
Yeah, I'm the king of nudges.
So let me catch up real quick. Thank you, everyone. Daniel sent 3 Rosa. Jono sent 3 Heart Puff. Thomas sent a Rose and a Let Them Cook. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate the support. Yo, that chill looking 9's back.
Yo.
I love when that 9 pulls up on the
Chill
scene.
9.
Let's see. How do you feel about hard to remember, easy to remember?
Oh. Let's see another one.
Okay. All right. Let's do unethical, ethical. One more.
Let's go with it.
Okay.
Let's go with it. Let's get wet and wild.
Let's get wacky with it.
let's get zany.
Oh golly. Alright, I'm closing up my eyes.
I'm spinning. I'm swirling the numbers. Swirl the numbers. I miss David Lynch. Alright. This is R4. Remember the 4. Commit that to memory. Take a gander and remember. Or, I don't know. Something's gonna happen if you don't remember it. You're gonna get bad hints. That's what's gonna happen. All right. You
don't want to find out what happens.
You don't want to find out what happens. It won't be pretty. All right, it's closed. You can look. You can look.
Okay. All right. It takes a moment to process sometimes.
All right. I like this. The trolley problem.
Okay.
Sleeping.
All right. That's interesting. Trolley problem is going to be in middle, right? Because, I don't know, some outcomes are ethical, some outcomes are unethical, but it's just up to how the person chooses. I guess it's kind of unethical that they tied all those people to a track to begin with. Yeah, someone's dying no matter what, so I'd put it a little bit unethical. Sleeping. In this economy, you're going to be sleeping. There's so much to be done. That's, I guess, a little unethical. You need to recharge, but...
Jeremy, stop.
I see Jeremy sent some YouTube chat. All right.
I think I saw one a bit ago, and it was breaking into someone's house to clean it.
Okay. This is just going to be slightly to the unethical side, because if you break in someone's house, you permanently damage their sense of home, their safety in their own house. But you clean it, that's pretty nice. That makes it not entirely unethical. Trolley problem, just one person's dying if you do it right. Actually, no, wait. 5 people are dying if you do it right. But you didn't put the people there. You're just messing with the lever. You're just, playing, do I stay or do I go with the lever? And, sleeping. It's hard for me to say that sleeping is at all unethical, but with the other ones being there, I'm going to take it just ever so slightly to the unethical side.
All right.
Just a hair to the unethical side.
All right.
What is the trolley problem? Oh, glad you asked. So I would draw it for you, but there's not room on the whiteboard right now. Basically, there is a trolley going along a track, and there are 5 people tied to that track that the trolley is going to run over. You are standing by a lever that can divert the trolley, but if you do, it diverts it to a track where there's 1 person tied to the rails. And the question is, do you pull the lever so that you kill less people? And some people's immediate answer is, oh, well, yes, obviously, pull the lever, so you're only killing 1 person instead of 5, but that's you getting involved in a situation that you wouldn't otherwise be involved in. They then flip the question sometimes and say, what if you're standing on a bridge and the trolley's about to go under the bridge and the 5 people are tied on the other side of the bridge and they're gonna be ran over, and there's a large fellow standing on the edge with you, and you know if you push that fellow over the edge onto the tracks, the train will hit them and derail and save those 5 people. Do you do it then? It's basically the same problem. You're killing 1 person as opposed to 5 people, but it feels different now. It's a question of, is it moral to get involved? Sorry, that was a lengthy explanation.
It's a thinker.
It is.
But you're locked in?
I'm locked in.
All right.
I'm locked in. Ooh, y'all gonna reveal it or not? When I'm done is when I reveal it. Wow, okay, all right. That looks like a miss to me. Maybe it's on the 2. Oh, no, it's on the 2. That's definitely on the 2.
That's on the 2.
That's on the 2.
That's a 2. That's a 2.
Holy moly. Still push? All right. You know, everyone has their own. To me, a trolley is a shopping cart, so death by trolley sounds odd. You know, that's a good point. I forgot about cultural differences there. But holy moly, that is a 2. Okay. Explain the breaking into someone's house to clean it.
It's, well, you're breaking into someone's house, but then you're cleaning it. So it's kind of like you did a naughty, and then you kind of redeemed yourself by cleaning it. So it's like, it's very much in the middle, I'd say.
Okay. All right, I can see.
I failed to consider the sense of security that is violated when you break into someone's house. For I have not broken into someone's house, nor has my house been broken into, so I didn't consider that.
Yeah, what if they didn't want it cleaned? What if they knew where everything was in their mess?
Well, now we're getting into some deep thoughts. Let's turn this into a philosophy stream. No, let's not do that.
Did we go from 19 to 21? Yes, we did, because it was 2 points. We are now down to our last card remaining. After this, we're going to play 1 round of code names. Woo! This is a reward for passing 100,000 likes. If we manage to get to 200,000 likes, we'll be playing 2 rounds of code names. Woo!
That's more than 1.
More than 1. So
I can do math.
That is what we'll be doing if we manage to make it to 200,000 likes on the TikTok Live. Be a whole lot of fun. My turn to pick out a card. Let's get a good one here. Okay, I'm gonna go with easy to kill, hard to kill.
All right, that's a thinker.
This one is a thinker. It is. Let's do this. Indeed. Mixing up the board. The card is easy to kill, hard to kill. Let's see it. Alrighty, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. And to give Alston a clue, you can place the red dial right onto this blue 4. The card is easy to kill, hard to kill. This one is a thinker. Alright, I'm setting down the board, closing it up. Alston, you may look.
Alright.
Let's see. We got some interesting ones coming in. I do kind of like from Apex Ant a male black bear.
All right.
Spelt wrong. You know, Mary said the Ender Dragon.
Okay.
I will read that one. I suppose that's fair. And Jeremy says Alston.
Okay.
So Black Bear, Ender Dragon, and Alston.
Well, black bear is not a grizzly bear, so it's not as, I don't think it's as spooky and difficult to kill, but I think it's definitely hard to kill. Now, I'm not gonna say how easy it is to kill me. I'm not aware. But I'm not dead yet, and I've done a lot of things, so I guess it is hard to kill. I guess it would be like, have I killed myself, and I haven't. So,
That's right, you know.
Then you said the Ender Dragon?
The Ender Dragon.
I mean, it's pretty bog standard. It's not hard. It's like you go in a couple beds, you know, you sleep a couple times, and the dragon's dead. So, I don't think it's like impossible. Like it's like you get like a large god, you know. I don't know why he has to be big. If he's a god, he's, you know, you can't really kill him. But it's like, see, now it's like, you know, I'm maybe overestimating my ability to kill a black bear or the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon's like bog standard stuff. It's not hard to kill. So.
Black bear is the easiest bear to kill, but it is still a bear at the end of the day.
That's true. I'm locked in there.
Locked in there, easy to kill, hard to kill. Honorable mention, I will read Bowser. I thought that was in the same line of Ender Dragon, but I did like that clue. And some people were saying, like...
It depends on the stage where you're fighting Bowser.
Yes. Some people were saying, like, my will to go on or my love for rock music. Those were funny, but I don't know your will personally. All right, easy to kill, hard to kill. Let's see it.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Holy moly, that is dead on. That is a bullseye of a 4.
Time for the spiel.
Time for the
Spiel.
Whenever Spielberg airs a movie, that's how they chant for him.
Yeah.
Well, we scored a 4. It is not going to be worth 4 points. It's going to be worth 3 points. Because instead, the benefit is we add another card to the stack. We would have been at 0 cards remaining, but now we're at 1 card remaining, thanks to us scoring a 4. That is why it's only worth 3 points. Whew. That's 25. It's not. It is 24. It's only worth 3 points. Alrighty. That's the code names button.
Come on, man. Come on.
It's
Come on, man.
Going to be Austin's turn. So you do like weird to strange.
I don't like that.
Okay. We're not doing that one.
Yeah, I know.
Useless and emergency, useful and emergency.
We'll do that one. I don't want to have to skip through too many.
Okay. All right. Closing up my eyes.
How does it feel to be in the same group as a black bear and the Ender Dragon? I can take it or leave it. All right, this is our 4. Take a gander, take a peek. Can you do it? Can you give us hints? I don't know. We'll see. Take a gander. Remember. All right, I'm closing the board. You may look. All right.
Useless and emergency, useful and emergency.
I'm gonna say, since this hits close to home, I'm gonna say an expired extinguisher.
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of flashlight. I'm assuming people saying torch, they mean flashlight.
We have a lot of UK viewers.
I'm well aware.
Yes.
So I'm gonna assume you mean flashlight, and I'll go with that.
As we say in the Americas, flashlight. Yeah. Well, these are pretty darn useful. An expired extinguisher is still going to be useful. It's not going to be as potent, but I believe it's still going to work for the most part. You can maybe correct me if I'm wrong. And if nothing else, it can be used as a blunt force weapon to knock down, locks off doors or zombies or adversaries. So I think that's relatively useful. And a torch, or flashlight, as we call them in America, that's very useful. People carry flashlights on them. They love when they're in an emergency that requires them to use their flashlight. So that has me pretty far down to the useful side.
I saw You know, I'll say, I don't know.
Okay. You don't have to give 3. We could just go with 2.
You know, I'm seeing someone say hair ties a lot, so we'll throw that in the mix.
Hair ties, you know what? Darn useful. It is very annoying when my hair is blowing in my face when I'm outside. I have a hair tie on me right now, just in case for emergencies. So I'm happy with my placement right there. I'm gonna stay locked in.
All right, you're locked in? All right.
Yes.
All right.
See it. Useless in emergency. Useful in emergency. How'd we do? Yo! Very nice. That is a 3, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like a 3 to me.
Let's take it.
You can check.
Yeah, that's a 3.
That is a 3. Woo! Holy moly! Very nice. Very nice. That means we are ending with a score of 27.
27.
Very nice. That is an amazing score. Definitely beating our previous game score of 21. And now it is time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook to see what we get for scoring a 27 in cooperative wavelength. Mid SMH.
Come on, man.
What we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves for scoring a 27 is head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji, head exploding emoji.
Holy moly, we did it. We beat the game. That's actually the highest score you can get.
That is, in fact, the absolute highest score that you can get in this game. 3 head exploding emojis. Holy moly. Very nice, very nice. Great hints all around. Good job indeed. Well, that means it's time for something very special.
Yes.
That means it's time for us to take away this Wavelength board and replace it with code names. Woo! Woo! This will be our first time ever playing code names on stream, so you're gonna have to bear with us as we figure this out. Basically, how this is going to work is Austin, in this secret folder, has the board that we're going to be playing with. Let me pull it up. We're going with board 1, which should have battery, wind, London across the top.
Yep.
Austin is the only person who knows which of these are our clues and which of these are the other teams.
Hey, board goes. Can you give me a board?
Let's see if I can position these
Thank you.
a little bit better. So, gotta shrink it. Do we have to shrink it? Is it being cut off for people? We're gonna have Board Ghost check for us. Shrink a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if this is gonna be better now. Board Ghost is helping, holding up the phone. So long as we can see all the words. All right. It's okay if they're cut off a little bit on the edge, so long as we can see all the words. Is this good for people? Yes, also, real quick, this is important. If you're on TikTok and you're having trouble seeing the board because of chat, if you press and hold on your screen, you will get an option. Hold on, maybe I'm wrong. There should be an option to clear display, so you don't see the chat anymore. Try swiping. No. Oh, okay. If pressing and holding doesn't work, swipe to the right. If you left. Is it left?
Swipe right to bring it back.
Swipe right to clear the chat. Okay, you can swipe. Swipe right. Thank you, Lisa the Star and Zero Fishes. You can swipe. But you can't tap when you clear display? Is that really the case? Holy moly. You can make a live landscape for future streams. We plan to in the future.
As soon as tomorrow.
As soon as tomorrow, even. We'll see how that ends up being. But I'm going to go over real quick how this is going to work. There are 25 words on your screen right now. These are the field agents that we are trying to identify. The words you see are the code names that our field agents go by. We are going to attempt to discover all of the blue field agents. is pulled up that little card on the bottom. When we correctly identify a blue field agent, it'll be covered with that blue card, and we are trying to discover, I believe it's 9 blue field agents. Is that correct?
Should be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 blue field agents is what we are trying to discover. But we have to be careful because 8 of these cards on the board belong to the red team, the enemy spy team.
The bad fellows.
The bad fellas. We do not want to guess words that belong to the red team. And some of them are just misses. They're just random civilians. They have no idea what's going on. Well, how do we know which words we are looking for? Austin here is our spy master who is going to be giving us clues in order to identify the field agents. He will be giving us 1-word clues that connect some of these words together, and it's up to us to figure out what the connections are. So looking at it, ooh, it seems a little bit translucent. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I was doing a quick green screen overlay, so I'm going to see if I can make it a little bit less pronounced here. Just trying to bring in too much of the green. Dial this back a bit, perhaps. Lower the contrast a tad. Nah, I'll assume it's visible enough right now. Looks good. Okay. So, Austin will be giving us hints that are connecting some of these words together. We do not have a tutorial video for this yet, but we will have one soon. So just for an example, I would say if I wanted to connect battery and wind together, a clue that I might give would be a turbine. Because turbines, when spinning up, will charge a battery using wind power. So if the hint I got was turbine, I might select battery and wind as the field agents to choose. And let's see. The clue will have a number at the end of it, so it would be turbine for 2. That tells us we're looking for 2 words on this board that are connected to turbine. But if Austin said turbine for 3, we'd be looking for 3 words on the board that are connected to turbine. And because it's just 2 play, what's going to happen is once we're done with our guesses, Austin is going to tell us the location of one of the red team's cards. We're going to cover it up, and then we'll go on to our next round. And the objective is to end the game with the most red agents left, so not on the board, possible. You get more points the more words you connect. Yes, yes. It's a little bit hard to explain. It will make a lot of sense as we start and get into it. So if you're a little bit confused, do not worry. We are going to figure it out as we go. But, Austin, do you need another moment to look over the cards?
No, I think I got this.
Think you got it? Okay.
Yes.
I do not know the locations either, so I'll be taking help from chat when picking these out. Austin, what is our first clue?
Our first clue is going to be charge for 3.
Charge for 3. Okay. So immediately I am thinking battery once again. I see some people saying battery. Ooh. Diorio says tablet. Tablet is a very good one. And I might even be thinking wind if he's going off that turbine hint I was talking about earlier. But tablet fan battery. Interesting. I think I'm going to go with battery for my first selection. I'm going to say battery.
You're going with battery?
Yes. You can just hold up whatever color card it actually is. Woo! Let's go!
That's what I call a blue card.
Let's go. That is a blue field agent discovered. Very nice, very nice. Battery was correct. We have 2 more that we were looking for with the hint charge. I think tablet's a great one. I think tablet's a very good one. So Austin, I'm gonna lock in tablet.
This guy's locking in tablet.
Call me Jimmy Tablet.
They call him Jimmy Tablet. And you know what?
Woo! Let's go! That is another blue field agent discovered. Holy moly. Cover up tablet here. 2 down. We are looking for 9 total, so we only have 7 more to go. So far, so good. We have 1 more remaining. Charge for 3 was the hint. We have 2 left. Looking at these. Saw somebody say film. I don't know about film. I'm kind of thinking. People are saying fan. Do you charge a fan? I was thinking wind, just because we were talking about wind turning a turbine earlier to charge it up. But I don't see anyone else saying that. I'm being stared at intensely. Satellite? That doesn't make any sense. Do you charge a satellite? Film, wind for sure. You know what? I'm gonna start a quick poll. How about that? We'll determine.
That's smart.
We'll determine it.
That's what polls are for.
Yes. Custom poll. Standard 1 minute. Create new. It's going to be. I'm going to do charge for 3. So as a reminder. Charge for 3, and we're going to decide between wind, which is my personal favorite, film, and what was the other one people were going for? Concert. We're going to decide this via poll. Get your answers ready. I'm starting the poll now. The clue is charge for 3. We're deciding between wind, film, and concert. We're doing it fair. We're deciding it via poll. Saw, yeah, satellite in YouTube chat as well. You know, I just really don't think it's satellite, to be honest. So far, we have a lot of votes coming in for wind. It is looking like wind is going to be the clear answer. Saw some people saying fan. Where's the poll? You might have to swipe left again or to the other side. Whatever you did to clear chat, swipe the other way, bring chat back, and you may need to do that in order to see the poll. Oh, okay, it's in the top left corner. The little icon in the top left corner, if you tap that, you will be able to vote. But 7 seconds left. There's a clear winner of wind. Austin, show me wind. Thanks.
All right.
Woo!
It's blue.
Let's go! It is blue. Very nice. Very nice. Holy moly, that is a great start. That is an absolutely amazing start. We are always able to guess 1 more than the number Austin gives us. So Austin said 3. We can do up to 4 guesses as long as we don't get a miss, but there's no reason to do that right now. So I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right.
And what happens when we pass the turn is Austin names one of the red agents that is then added to the board. Kind of creating a ticking timer for us that we have to solve the clues before all the red agents enter the board.
Red agent, I'm gonna say, is film.
Film. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness we did not go with film and we're getting it off the board now. Good to know. Good to know. Film was the red agent. Now it's going to be our turn again. We have 6 field agents remaining. 6 blue field agents. Also, I'm going to mention again real quick, we are at 177,000 likes on TikTok. If we are able to get to 200,000, we will do a second round of code names. The graphic doesn't mean as much because it's behind the board, but we will in fact be doing a second round of code names if we can get to 200,000 likes by the end of stream. Statistically speaking, now is the time to do it, going for a Hail Mary guess. My gambler friend taught me that bad habit, LMAO. Mary, I see your point. I'm not going to do that, though.
This is a thinker.
It is. It is. We had some interesting ones. Charge for Your Time was interesting. Charge for a Film, but yeah, it made sense. It also was just playing off of the old hint I went with.
Yeah, you said turbine. I was like, oh wait, hold on. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at my board. Oh,
he might be cooking. He
might be cooking. Man, stall for time. Hold on.
Put everything on black. Yeah. I can banter a bit while we wait for our clue master to come up with another one. I'm glad that a lot of people seem to already know how to play this game. This game seems a lot more popular with people just knowing how to play it than Wavelength is. How did you make the game digital? That's a great question. What I did was I grabbed a green sheet of paper and then 25 physical cards, and I laid them all out, and then I took a picture of it, and then I put it into OBS, green screened it out, and cropped it and overlaid it. So that is the process of how we moved it to digital. There is nothing special. These are just pictures of the real physical cards. So creative, Slay. Thank you. And then for the cards at the bottom, I guess I have little OBS assets that are lined up there that I'm copying and pasting over themselves and just dragging them onto the board. I'll have something fancier later.
I'm gonna say countries for 2.
Countries for 2?
I'll give you a softball.
A little softball one. All right, so I'm immediately looking at London and India. I think there's probably little debate there. Oh, there's France too. Okay, London is a city. India and France. India and France, yes. London is my city, as the rap goes. Sorry, I saw a location and my brain fried. Let's instead go with India and France.
All right.
Austin, show me India.
You want to see India?
I want to see India.
Well, it's a large subcontinent. All right.
Please. As a brown fan, that is blue! Woo! Let's go! Thank goodness you all said something before I went with London. Which, as we all know from the rap, London is my city.
All right.
And for the next one, Austin, show me France.
France is in Europe, and they have a tricolor flag.
They do. Woo! That is another blue one. Very good. Do you have any viewers in France right now? We have a large UK viewership. I don't know if we have anyone from France. Awesome. That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. That is awesome. We could Hail Mary, but we're not going to do it on this one. We're going to save that trick for later, maybe next round. I'm going to pass to the red team.
All right.
It is time for a red field agent to enter the board.
All right. We're going to say Ivory.
Ivory. Okay, let's see. Where's that one? Ivory is the next red team clue, or the next red team's field agent. So there are now 2 red field agents on the board. We need to discover all of our blue field agents as quickly as possible. I'm in Northern Ireland. Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Isn't there an assassin card as well? Yes. There is 1 card on this board that is the dreaded assassin. If we accidentally guess that one, the game is immediately over and we lose. I'm sorry I do not have an assassin graphic on the board right now. I'll add that later. But yes, one of these cards is the dreaded assassin.
All right. I'm going to go with Bite for 2.
Bite for...
Bite.
Bite. For 2. Okay. All right. Some of the ones I'm looking at, Bite for 2, Bark and Cold. I can see people saying carrot. A lot of people saying carrot. I was thinking bark, because the bark is worse than the bite. Very common saying. But you do bite down on a carrot. That's a very good point. Is there an explanation of how to play on your profile? There is not. There will be one soon enough, but not today. Bark and carrot, eagle and carrot. Eagles aren't known for their biting. They're known for their pecking, because they're a bird. But I really like bark. Austin, show me bark. Cool, let's go. Let's go, y'all are absolutely killing it. Very good, very good. It was in fact bark. And then one more for bite. I mean, I was considering play, as in like a play bite, what dogs do, but so many people are saying carrot. I think we gotta go with carrot. Austin, show me carrot.
All right.
Oh, no, that is a dreaded red card, meaning our turn is immediately ended, and there's a red card on screen, and it has to move to the red team's
Oh, I do another
turn.
red one? Ooh.
Yes. Yeah, getting a red one is very unfortunate in this game mode. The red team is only looking for 8 field agents. So after Austin reveals another red one, they will have 4 of their 8. Yo, and we passed 200,000 likes on TikTok.
Another game of Codenames.
Holy moly, that means we will be playing a second round of Codenames after this. Thank you all.
I'm gonna say Eagle.
Eagle. Okay. All right. That's a good one. It is very nice because we're considering Eagle for bite, but Austin is now telling us that Eagle belongs to the red team. Ooh. The dreaded red team has discovered 4 of their 8 field agents. We need to discover our 9 before all 8 red ones are played. We are still missing 1 for bite. So we have to consider what our missing 1 for bite is. Definitely cold for frostbite. A lot of people saying that.
This is a thinker. I gotta try and think of how to connect some of these.
Yes, it is difficult. I will stall for time. Belt is another one because like the belt going around in your engine, I think it's called it biting when it gets caught. Maybe Board Ghost can correct me. They know a lot about engines. Cold's very interesting. Frostbite and biting cold is something people have described. Tooth crown. Wait, is Tooth on this board? London Church, Shakespeare Wave, Fan, Satellite Play, Embassy, Center, Cold, Soul, Belt, Time, Crown, Concert. All right, Tooth is not on this board.
I'm going to say Satellite for 2. Or no. I just said the word.
Okay.
I just said the word. Let's say Frequency for 2.
Frequency for 2. Okay. I'm thinking it might be Satellite. Context clues.
Context clues.
They were saying a crown for your tooth. Okay, I understand. That does make sense. Let's see. Frequency for 2. I'm looking at Wave and Satellite. Yep, today's book talk is saying the same thing. Wave and Satellite. Time, says Dr. Facilier. That's interesting for frequency. Let's go with Wave first.
You want to do Wave?
Austin, show me Wave.
All right.
Ooh, yo, very nice. That is another blue field agent discovered. Holy moly. Covering up Wave. Very cool, very cool.
Are there any other ones you're itching to do?
Austin, show me Satellite.
All right. What if I pull out the assassin? All right, but no, it's
blue.
It's blue.
It's blue. Woo.
I was staring at Satellite for so long trying to think of a clue, and then I just was like,
I understand. So it was.
and that's the way the cookie be crumbling.
Frequency for 2, but because he said 2, that means we're allowed 3 guesses. We're always allowed 1 extra guess than the amount named. So I say we use that extra guess to go for our last one that we're looking for, which was the one we're missing from bite. So many people saying cold. And let me count up real quick. We're at 8 of our field agents discovered. We only need 1 more. We could end the game right here if we are right about what our final clue for bite that we are missing was. I think cold makes a lot of sense. I see people saying cold. It's cold, I know it. Austin, show me cold. The suspense is killing me.
It's
Yo! Let's go! It's blue! It was, in fact, cold. Holy moly! Oh my god! Woo! Round of applause. Very nice.
People are reading my
nice.
mind. They're on the same wavelength as me.
It's like we're on the same code names.
You can leave.
Alright, I'll see myself out. Bye, everyone.
It's my house now.
So, hold on, wait. Before you put them back, there were 4 red field agents put on the board.
All right.
Correct?
Yes.
So, are these all...
Those are all
here?
blue.
These are all the red ones?
Yes.
So 4 were on the board. So our end score is how many red field agents are remaining after we place all the ones on the board. Another round, we are doing another round because we passed 200,000 likes on TikTok. So there are 4 red field agents remaining, meaning our score for the first ever round of Codenames is 4! Woo! Let's go!
Would you like to know the remainder of the red cards and the assassin?
I would, yes.
All right, so we had church,
Ooh, church was a red card.
play, center, and soul.
Soul, okay.
And then the assassin was crown.
Crown. Good thing we did not go
Yeah.
with Luke's suggestion. Good thing we did not go with Luke's. Another 4, speech. No, not this game, not this game, no.
Do I just, you want me to?
Yeah,
Just put 4.
You can erase that. We can write 4 probably right here, and that'll just be the score to beat. Just a big old 4.
4.
And you can start looking over that. I'm going to try to reset this board best I can. Can I just delete these all in one fell swoop? I can.
Hey, Jimmy Board. Jimmy Board Ghost.
What's up?
Can you get me the other board state?
Let's see.
Thanks, Slim Whitman.
Almost brother.
How do I want to orient
Back
this?
in. All right, we now have our second board up. Let me lower this a bit to where the other one was. I think it was at a good placement before, so let's try to get these relatively lined up here. Yeah, this looks right enough. We are now on to our second board of code names. You all got us to 200,000 likes on TikTok, which means we're now on to our second ever round of code names. Can't see the full board. Oh, golly.
You need to work on that, Slim.
Golly, yeah. I'm gonna make it just a
It's
little.
almost like this is like the first time you're doing it or something.
We're trying to solve some issues. It's okay if you can't see the very edges, as long as you can see all the words. This looks good to me. Another round, if we get to 300K. I don't have another round set up. It would take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna say no to that for right now. But next stream, we will have the. Oh, yeah, we're playing Codenames tomorrow. That's a good point. So if you want to see another round, please consider following the stream so you can catch us going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. playing more Codenames. This is a whole lot of fun. I like doing this. So if you want more Codenames content, you're gonna have to follow. It's the only option. He shrank it so now we can see 6 EST. Thank you, Mary. This is 6 p.m. New York time. I believe it's
10 London.
10 London time, but 6 p.m. New York time.
All right, I got a thing I gotta ponder.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna update this to no longer
Yeah.
say wavelength score, but instead say Codenames.
Codenames.
Codenames score. 4, I think, is a pretty good score to beat. We got those hints really, really fast, and we only guessed incorrectly once. Super impressive. Let's see. Try to draw this nice and thick so that people can see it. Code. Man, it's annoying having to draw on this whiteboard, let me tell you. I give everyone else a lot of crap for it, but you know, now that I'm in the shoes, not so easy. And my handwriting's just bad in general. You know, I was banned from writing in my high school English class because my teacher didn't like my handwriting. So she just went, no more writing for you. I got out of some assignments, but it felt bad. Code. Name. You're gonna have to imagine an S, no S. Shout out the S in over here. Code names.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to say ship for 2.
Ooh, ship for 2. That's an interesting one. I'm immediately looking at engine. Engine seems like a good one. I see why Board Ghost does the official writing now. Indeed, indeed. Ship for 2. You could ship things to Europe. Maybe. Oh, slip. Obviously, slip is going to be one. Sorry, what was the clue? It is going to be ship for 2. So ship as in a boat. Spaghetti Supreme says pirate. Is that on the board? I don't...
Yar.
Yarg.
Yar.
I don't think pirate is on this board. But I think engine and slip are going to be mine. Ship for 2, yes. Board Ghost can maybe pin a comment if they're available, saying ship for 2. Rock, as in rock the boat. I like engine and slip. All right, Austin, show me engine.
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 Engine these nuts.
Oh, you can't be saying that. Yo, let's go, let's go. That is a blue field agent discovered. Engine was, in fact, one of them, and while we're here, I'm gonna go with it. Austin, show me slip.
Slip. Slip and Jimmy.
Slippin' Jimmy. Slippin' ship. Woo! Let's go, let's go. That is, in fact, a term for where you park a ship. It parks in a slip.
What is this chicanery?
Very nice, very nice. And now what's a slip ship? A slip is the area where you park a ship. It's the designated area on your dock where you park the ship, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm now going to pass it to the red team. Chicanery.
Right. Chicanery. Topically, we're gonna say lawyer for red team.
Okay, it's a good one to get off the board. Those lawyers are tricky, those slipping jimmies. Line that up here. All right, the red team now has 1 field agent discovered. We are looking for 9. The red team is looking for 8. So we have 2 of our 9 discovered, 7 blue field agents left. I had no idea. Yeah, it's not necessarily common knowledge unless you have experience, you know, with boats.
I think the only reason I thought of this is because when we played with Corey one time, he had slip as one of the cards, and I think he said ship as well.
Yes, yes. And I remember I got it wrong because there were 2 possibilities. I forget what it was, but there were 2 that were going back and forth between. And I went, you know, odds are Corey doesn't know what a slip is. So I went with the other clue and it was wrong. And yeah, Corey reasonably was not happy with me. He's like, I know what a slip is. I know boat. Where are you guys from?
Detroit.
East Coast of America. Also known as Detroit. Sorry, Scott here. How do you play? Austin is giving us 1-word clues that connect a bunch of these words together. We are the blue team, trying to discover all of the blue field agents. Only Austin knows which of these words on the board, these code names on the board, are blue, which of them are red, and which one's the dreaded assassin card. Austin's gonna give us 1-word clues that connect a bunch of these together. So just for an example, Patriot for 2 could be American Patriot, and I was looking at hawk when I said that, but I realized America's bird is not a hawk, it's an eagle. But let me think of a better one here. If we're trying to connect 2 of these together, I could say hills for 2. That might be rock and Himalayas. There are 2 words on this board that are connected to rock or connected to hills, so the hint may be rock and Himalayas.
I'm gonna go with a funny one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say ferry for 2.
Ferry for 2. Now this is interesting, because is this ferry Ferry or ferry Fairy? Okay.
Context clues.
Easy.
You know, there's a whole board of cars that you could attach anything to.
Wow. All right. The clue is fairy for 2. Oh, we have princess and tooth being given. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, people. Austin, show me tooth.
You want tooth,
Because everybody knows you get on a ferry with teeth in your mouth.
except for that one guy.
Let's go. Y'all are smarter than me. You know the tooth fairy when you see it.
I'm only giving 2-word clues because I can't think of anything.
So, tooth is in fact going to be one of ours. I saw someone else saying princess or something like that. So we discovered tooth. What's the other one? We have kid, light, kid. Princess is on the board too. I think princess might make more sense than kid. Fairies kidnap kids, but fairy princess is a very common phrase. I could put to a poll if people want between kid, fairy, and light. Let me do that real quick. I'll make a quick poll. Custom. Oops. How do I do it? Can I do another poll? Poll. Custom. Stop this poll. Start a new poll. Create new. This is going to be fairy for 3. We are choosing between kid. We are choosing between princess, and we are choosing between light. Personally, my pick is princess, but we can see what y'all think. Fairy for 3. Start the poll. Light for sure. It was a little bit split. Cricket. Fairies love to play cricket. That's a good point, Dr. Chalet. Did not consider that. Wow, a lot of people going for light. But princess is coming back. You have 40 seconds on this poll. This is on TikTok. A reminder, the poll is at the top left under their username. Thank you, Skyla. It is at the top left corner of your screen under my username if you're on TikTok. Also, real quick, I'll mention if you're not currently following the channel and you like what we're doing, would like to see more content, more code names starting tomorrow, feel free to give us a follow. It helps out the channel a lot, means a lot to us. 10 seconds left on this poll. Kid, princess, and light is what we're deciding between. Princess is far in the lead right now. 1 second left. Princess is our winner. All right, Austin, show me princess. Oh, it was not princess. All right, we'll keep the light in mind then. The number 2 answer. Let's see, where is princess on this board? It is right here. That is a point for the red team. A red field agent discovered. It was definitely light. All right, we'll consider that. Austin, you can now give us the location of a next red field agent.
Kid.
All right. There goes another one we're considering. It is most likely going to be light, as kid is also revealed to be a red field agent. Where's kid on this board? Top left. There we go. Most likely light. We'll consider that for next time. I bet it's car for fairy. You know, Tiff, that might not be a bad line of thinking. What's the clue? The clue we were doing was fairy for 2. Austin did not elaborate whether it was fairy like the little creature or fairy like the boat. So maybe it is actually car, because he was going for both fairies. That's very interesting. I kind of like that more than light, because light, that's just whatever. That's not inherently connected to fairies, in my opinion. That would be so high level. Austin's good at this game. He has those.
I'm not feeling good right now.
Okay.
Yeah, stall a little bit longer. I gotta think of something.
All right. Somebody's being a downer in YouTube chat. Some person came into YouTube chat and goes, "Yeah, I want to be watching people play this game, and I can instead play it with my friends." Nope. Bye.
Okay, go do that.
Yeah, that's an option.
Good job. Gigaloon.
Wait until this person discovers people streaming video games. It's gonna blow their mind. Oh, fairy lights. Okay. When you say it that way, that does make sense. Fairy lights are a thing that exists. Don't forget to mention the clown emoji. Clowning on us. He did say he was going to be funny. So fairy light, I'm trying to remember, that is a term I've heard before, but I don't remember what it is. Let's see.
Man, this is tricky.
Fairy light is in like every book with fairies. The little string lights. Oh, like Christmas lights, like a twinkle light. Okay. Okay. Light or car are both very good. Do you want to do another poll, or give Austin time to think?
Yeah, give me a little more time to think.
I'm going to give you a little more time to think. We're going to do a poll to see if we want to go car or light when we go back to fairy. Fairy or fairy? So we're just doing this for fun and to stall a little bit, giving Austin time to think of more clues. It's very hard to be in Austin's position, thinking of clues. Fairy or fairy? Car, light. I'm starting a 1-minute poll. What does car have to do with fairy? You put your car on a ferry to get across bodies of water. I have done it myself. I've gone with my family in our family car, and we parked it onto a ferry, and the ferry got us across the waterway that we were at. If you don't live near water, you may have never heard of utilizing a ferry to get a car across, but I assure you it's very common.
This is a stretch, but I'll say profession for 2.
Profession for 2. All right, I'm going to stop this poll early. People are heavily leaning towards light, so we will consider that. I'm going to close this out for now. But the one we're working with right now is profession for 2. So a thief is a form of profession. What is this game? It's called Codenames. Genius, maybe? Yeah, it says that at the top. Cricket, you can be a professional cricket player. A lot of people are saying thief or theft. Rock, like a rock star, could be a profession. Flute, maybe. I see a lot of people saying thief. I'm gonna go with thief.
You're going with thief?
Austin, show me thief.
Thief. You know what they say about thieves?
Woo!
It's a blue card.
That's what they say. That is what they say. Thief is a blue card. Very nice, very nice. One more for profession, or we could go with the fairy lights we were talking about before. See, genius, as in to mug. I think he would have said criminal if it was thief and mug, as in like to mug someone. Mug is on this board, right? Yeah, mug is on this board. Also would have said criminal, but maybe he's trying to avoid knife. Maybe knife is a dangerous card. He said profession, not professional. That is correct. That is correct. So cricket maybe is it. It's either cricket or light is probably what we should go with next. Light, of course, going back to the old fairy hint, which we're still missing one for. I see some people saying genius too. I don't know if that makes sense. On saying light, do light. All right, let's go for it. We are rolling back to our previous hint, which was fairy, where we're missing one, and we decided it was most likely light. Austin, show me light.
I'm gonna show you light.
Show me the light. Pew! Woo! let's go. Let's go. Y'all figured that out. Very nice. I was leading y'all astray by talking about the fairy you put cars on. No way, no way. It was in fact fairy lights. And now we're down to our last one for profession. Geniuses are the guys at the Apple Store. Kelsey, you are right. You are right. No, they are calling you a genius, Mark. I wish that was the case, Dr. Vasilier, but I don't think it is. Could be a genius working at Apple. Profession, genius, profession, cricket. Both of these could work. My heart is telling me cricket, but we'll keep genius in mind. I think that's good. Austin, show me cricket.
All right.
Oh, just a miss, just a miss. A miss is fine. A miss is a lot better than it could have been. At least cricket is now off the board. We don't have to consider it. I will roll back to genius. We will keep that in mind that we're missing that one.
All right.
Luke says, but I'm a professional cricket.
Really?
That's a good point. Austin, can you give me the next red one that we're missing?
Let's do Europe.
Europe. Alrighty, Europe is a red one. Now we are back. We are definitely going to be considering Genius. Genius Bar was a good hint. Also, while Austin's thinking of another hint to give us, I'll do another read that if you are not currently following us on TikTok and you'd like the content, like to see more of what we do, if you would consider giving us a follow, it would help us a whole lot. We are trying to get to 10,000 followers, and your support would mean a lot to us. We'll be playing more Codenames tomorrow with a more professional setup, so if you want to see us, consider hitting that follow button. Good night, Buff Garfield. Great to have you in chat. Gonna go catch some Z's. Love y'all. Can't wait for Codenames tomorrow. Me too. We're gonna be at a different setup tomorrow, I believe. We're gonna be working with like a top-down camera at the table over there. Love this game, says Kelsey Weasel. How do you play this? To sum it up really quick, we are trying to identify our field agents by their code names. These words you see on screen are the code names. We want to discover all the blue code name, all the blue field agents, and we do that by Austin giving us hints as to what cards to select. He is the only one who knows the location of all of the blue, red, and assassin field agents. Is the table Board Ghost is building? Yes. Board Ghost has been working tirelessly to build this table.
I can only get like 2 card clues, but I'm gonna say Bird of Prey for 2.
Bird of Prey for 2. Alrighty, obviously we are looking at Hawk for the first one, and for the second one, Bird of Prey, there's Chick, but he said Bird of Prey. A chick isn't really a bird of prey. I wonder if he was going for America, as in the eagle, the bald eagle. Tyler's saying America too. Eagle in America. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go with the safe one first. Austin, so show me Hawk.
You want to see Hawk?
Yes. Tua for 2.
All right.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Hawk is in fact a bird of prey. For the next one, I really don't think it's chick, because a chick is notably not a bird of prey. That would just be a bird. He would say bird if it was chick. So I'm leaning towards America. Robot, as in robot chicken. Once again, a chicken, not really a bird of prey. But an eagle is. So Austin, show me America. Supposed to... Woo! Let's go. I saw somebody say it's supposed to be 1-word clues. There's an exception when it comes to proper nouns or words that are typically conjoined together.
I know the rules.
So yes, bird of prey is a classification of that type of bird. So that is a fair and legal hint to give. Very nice, very nice. We got 2. It was bird of prey for 2. We found both of them. Now, let's use our extra hints that we get to go for the one we were missing before. Austin, show me genius.
Genius. All right.
Those pelicans with knife. Woo! That is a blue card. Very nice, very nice. Where is genius on this board? Right here. We discovered the genius. That was the profession we are missing. We are now at 6, 7, 8 of our field agents discovered. We only have 1 left, Austin.
Yes.
All right, give us the location of the red one first.
Button.
Button. Well, good thing we weren't considering that one at any point. So that is good. Covering up that red button card. 1 field agent left.
I've got a really good one. It's really good. I don't know if you're gonna get it though. Instrument for 1.
Instrument for 1. Okay, that's a flute. That's definitely flute.
All right, you wanna lock it in? You wanna lock in flute?
I'm gonna lock in flute.
You wanna lock in flute?
I'm gonna lock in flute.
All right.
Chelsea Weasel says flute, or Kelsey Weasel says flute. That's all I need to hear. Show me flute. Woo! Let's go! Holy moly, that is all of our field agents discovered. Tiff said knife. We're saying rock. Clearly Himalayas. No, it is a flute. Mayonnaise would have worked too, but...
You know, for fairy, I was actually thinking it was tooth, and when I said it was funny, I was gonna say thief, because the tooth fairy's a thief.
That's a high level one.
That's a real thinker.
Tooth Fairy is a thief. She pays for the teeth, though. Does that help?
I feel like she's not giving you market value. I feel like she's undercutting you.
That is fair. Well, very nice. That means our final score is going to be 3, if I'm not mistaken. We have, yes. There were 3 red field agents left, so we did not do better than 4. 4 is going to be the number to beat for the next time we do this. But 3 is not bad either. 3 is not bad. Is mayonnaise an instrument? It is. No one willingly gives her the teeth. You see, I would disagree, because most people put them under their pillow for the purpose of giving them to her. Was fairy tied to light?
Nope.
Okay, that was just a coincidence.
Didn't even consider it.
Yeah. Sometimes those happen. Well, there'll be a connection that is just a complete happenstance coincidence. Well, that is all we have for you tonight. Thank you so much, everyone who watched, everyone who liked the stream. We're ending with 215,000 likes on TikTok. That is absolutely wild. Also, massive thanks to everyone who liked on YouTube. It does help the stream a lot to get those likes, even though y'all can't spam them. We only get 1. We still very much appreciate it. But we will see you all tomorrow playing more Codenames at a new setup. It's going to be very, very exciting. Corey will be back, most likely. To anyone who missed Corey, he will be making a return. One final read that if you are not following and you like what we're doing, please consider giving us a follow. It helps the channel a whole bunch. But that is all we have for you tonight. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Still